In a world where you find yourself in a log cabin in the middle of the woods with monsters closing in on both sides, you find yourself with a long range and a short range weapon in this cabin. You have 5 seconds to decide, what do you pick? Do you have a minute to talk about this dilemma?
Greetings everyone and welcome to another episode of Matt's Minutes, the only show on the internet that is still working on its announcer voice. My name is Matt, and hey, for today's topic, I have a really cool one that I actually asked a lot of my friends to help me participate in because I just needed some help with it, let's be honest. So, the topic was, let's say that you're in a survival situation. Would you rather be A, good at close quarters combat, B, good at long range combat, or C, okay at both? And so what I did is I decided I would ask people, what do you feel like you would be better at, or which one would you like, and let me know why. And then I tallied up all the results and got some statistics that I'm going to talk about here. So what I want you to do as the viewer of this video is go ahead and think about which one you are. I'll go ahead and give you some time. Still with us? Cool. Awesome. Then let's go ahead and jump right in and see how your results compared with everyone else. So for this video, I asked 21 people what their response to this question would be, and then calculated a percentage based on what their answers were. So we're gonna dive into that right now. First up is close quarters combat. I defined close quarters combat as anything like axes or swords or quarterstaffs or even using your fist. And of those that answered, 29% said they preferred close range combat. And when I asked why, they said it's more reliable, meaning your weapon is more reliable, you're less likely to miss when you're up close, and if you can get into close range combat, a long range combatant is effectively useless. Okay, all good points. I see where they're going for, and I agree. Those are all good reasons. The next up is long range. I define long range as using any kind of, long range weapon, such as guns, archery, or I even allowed some long range magic to be thrown in there as well. And of those asked, 38% said they would want to be long range. And most of the reasons came down to stealth. Not having your enemies know where you are, being able to make sure they never get close to you, and honestly, I feel like those are pretty good reasons, because if you're surviving in a world full of monsters and then someone's coming up to you, you'd rather take them out at a distance and have them get close, or just not have them know where you are in general. So that's why they said long range. Then last but not least, we have being okay at both. So this means being both okay at long range and okay at short range. Not good, not great, just okay. And of those that were asked, 33% said that they would want to be okay at both. And when I asked why, they said because either they like to have options in their attack or they need both. Because let's say that you're being stealthy and then someone comes up behind you, you need to be able to be okay at close range to take them out, or if you see someone at a distance, you need to be okay at long range to take them out that way. Both make complete sense, so that's why they said they wanted to be okay at both. Now, as for me personally, I fall into the long range category. I just think it makes sense. And if you're good at long range, and I mean really good at long range, then you really don't need short range. Now, how realistic is that? I don't know, probably not all that realistic, but that's kind of how I feel, is if you're really good at it, and you're really good at stealth, and you're really good at taking out your opponent from a distance, and they don't know where you're at, you really won't need close range. Again, this is just my opinion, so what do you feel like? Which category do you fall into? Do you feel like short range is definitely the way to go? Are you more of a long ranger like myself? Or do you feel like you need both, you're just going to be okay at both? Well, I'd love to hear it. Please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think? And what did you think of this video? Please let me know. If you like this video, please give it a like. It does really help out the channel when you like the videos that I post. In addition, it also really helps when you subscribe. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you stay up to date on all the latest content. And we post videos once a week on this channel, always on Monday, because Matt's Minutes on Monday is alliteration, and that is beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next week.